What's up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another review. This time we are reviewing Artsploitation's newly released Fever. This film is, of course, coming to us courtesy of Artsploitation. It is from France, as you can see right there, and it also is number 25 on the spine. Artsploitation numbers their releases. Now, there was a little bit of sort of chaos with the company Artsploitation a few months ago. Basically, last summer they were steadily releasing films, many of which I have reviewed, which you can find right on my channel or in the podcast in which we've covered those films. Artsploitation was a really cool company that I was really into, and I really enjoyed their releases. Flash forward a little bit further into the future, and they were sort of running out of titles, but then they signed a bunch of new titles that they got distribution deals for. And then nothing. Just silence. Eventually, after that, we found out that Artsploitation Films signed a deal with FilmRise to release some of these films like German Angst and Der Bunker and a few other titles. That release did not seem to go very well because they were really hard to find on Amazon. They were burn on demand. They were just not really what we were known from Artsploitation. The spines weren't numbered, things like that. One of the releases, Bunny the Killer Thing, had messed up subtitles. Just a huge clusterfuck, at least it seemed like. I actually did an article, which I'll link below if you're curious on what actually happened with that whole thing. And yeah, so Artsploitation is back, and I was super excited for this. Unfortunately, guys, this film, Fever, from the year 2015, is not a very good one. It follows two high school students in France who kill a woman and then go about their normal life like nothing had happened, or so it seems. Meanwhile, you have a neighborhood woman who believes she might know something about the murder, and she decides to sort of take justice into her own hands in her own way. And that's basically the plot of the film, guys. It's not very good at all. There's just things wrong with it. The pacing of the film is god-awful. The scenes in which you're supposed to understand these characters' mindsets and go into their mind a little bit and understand why they're doing this and why they're reacting the ways they are. The scenes of character development and story arcs are just brutally boring. That's right. The film itself is well shot. The music is good, the acting is good for the most part, but there's just creative choices in this film that destroy, and I mean destroy, the flow of it. It is just a non-flowy film. It's nothing but roadblocks. It's like hurdles, and the film is just tripping over each hurdle that it gets to in terms of storytelling, and it's really just ruins the film. It's so unfun to watch this movie. I had to force myself to watch it, and by the end of it, I was like, did I miss the murder? And then somebody pointed out on Facebook that it happened at the beginning, but I don't remember it. So the film itself, what it kind of should be the anchor to the film, which is the murder, is so just sort of brushed over that it makes the film seem almost pointless. But then you can say, oh, well, the point of the film is to see the psychological effects of this murder, which is fine. Films can do that, and they can be successful doing that. However, this one did not succeed in that part of the film, because that's what this film was supposed to be about, the sort of aftermath of what happened, and the psychological breakdown of the characters, and the psychological differences between the two boys, Damien and Pierre. I'm surprised I even remember that. And that's where the film fails most. It mostly fails in the key point of the film. It really is unfortunate, because I was hoping that this would be cool. It sounded super intriguing, sort of like a Doom Generation film, like Kids or Bully or something like that. You know, a Larry Clark type film. But it is not that, guys. I truly am saddened to say that I cannot recommend this Artsploitation release. I can't recommend you buying it, and I'm sorry to say that, because I love the company and I want the company to succeed. It's just not worth it. There's nothing in this film that I found enjoyable, other than the acting, some of the shots, and some of the music. But that's it. There's no entertainment value in this film. I am going to give it points for those things, but besides that, it's not very good. 4 out of 10. See you guys later.